Woteva village. The local forest is slowly regenerating, but the regeneration process is slowed down by illegal exploitation and unorganized exploitation of resources. Today's workshop targets the quick regeneration of the forest with the introduction of the Cedrela Mexicana tree species. This includes a visit to the Cedrela demonstration farms. The research begins in Moyuca, a small town in Fako Division, where Wewule Consultancy, a forest management organization, planted Cedrela species. Cedrela tree species come originally from the Latin American forest of Mexico, Ecuador, Peru, Brazil, and French Guiana. The species was introduced in Cameroon by the Victoria Botanic Garden, now known as the Limbe Botanic Garden, in the 1950s and early 1960s. The trees grow well in primary and secondary evergreen to semi-deciduous lowlands and low mountainous forests. Ideal altitudes range from 0 to 1,900 meters above sea level and temperatures of 22 to 32 degrees centigrade.
These trees were planted in 1980 as boundary trees and also to serve the purpose of local construction of houses. I got the seedlings of these trees from Limbe Botanic Garden. By then I was working with the forestry service at Limbe Botanic Garden. So I saw that the tree was very important and very nice, so I decided to transport some of them to my farmland.
It's a fast-growing tree species that adds on average 2.5 centimeters in diameter and 2 meters in height per year in the first 10 to 15 years of growth under good conditions.
I would tell the young generation to copy good examples. For example, we have a lot of seedlings around. The mother trees are already producing a lot, so the younger generation should follow our activity by coming to collect more seedlings to plant so as to extend the trees, since it is an exotic species in the area.
Cedrela trees need some degree of exposure to light, but require fewer nutrients and also require some degree of maintenance during the early growth stages.
Right.
Zero. Yeah.
Can you open the other paper? Just move to the next. She'll be listening.
In 40 years, and in the absence of growth obstructions, trees reach heights between 30 and 60 meters, with diameter at breast height of up to 120 centimeters. Flowers can be expected in 9 to 12 years and are a good source of nectar for honeybees. The trees are very resistant to termites and many wood-boring insects.
These trees, which were planted in 1980, the purpose, as I earlier said, was to plant the trees for demonstration and the community use. This particular tree was exploited as a support to the village traditional council of Owe. It is part of the participation on tree planting, and to support the council in carrying out, it was given to them free of charge.
Cedrela can be used for furniture, decoration, musical instruments, light construction, boat building, and many other uses. But the species has some disadvantages too. The trees can easily be broken by strong winds during early growth stages. If they undergo growth stress, it can result to severe end splitting of logs and wrapping during milling. The wood is also very difficult to treat by preservatives, even by pressure treatment. With altitudes ranging from 650 to 1,300 meters above sea level, 12 hours of sunlight per day, average temperatures ranging between 21 to 29 degrees centigrade, average annual rainfall above 3,000 millimeters, Woteva village is favorable for planting Cedrela trees. The beneficiaries themselves need to explore and evaluate appropriate planting systems in their communities and implement them. The research, workshop, and field trip aim at exploring ways villagers can grow Cedrela tree species along local tree species to quickly regenerate the local forest to meet future construction needs.
This is where we attract this workshop and this project. But for luck of the camp, we carry out the studies. Before we want to go back, if we want to we'll carry out a demonstration plot. Also for carry out our own studies. We will just depend only on which one we don't read for book as the important. So we started this project from down there. I decided we start from here because we'll go climb. We're not going to stay down there for long, then again we start climb, go down.
Yeah, that's how we John Marcus all of us we don't come see. You don't see some good something we will try to see how we be developer. And if we make and see, we just say no, we go fall for a back, we don't just leave it so we go do with that idea, so we don't look at it, make it do what you want, say no, if you don't be idea, so we fall for a back to say how you want to do.